Hi, good evening. I'm going to go through some pound crosses. I've seen a lot of stuff on Twitter and everyone's really bearish the pound, so I'm going to go through some time frames using the super indicator. So what we'll do, this is the hourly, the soup. And so we see some resistance here, 12634 on the hourly. That's obviously resistance there at the 50% fib. And this is the upper shift line as well. And 12652. Go to the 4 hourly. It's a bullish butterfly. It's quite large. And resistance there is 12721. And it's bullish on the daily as well. And zoom in, change that to monthly. So this is the issue with the pound currently. So this monthly inside bar is going to act as a strong resistance. This one up here as well. But we don't need to worry about that, that's really far away. But anything below this line is a concern. And we've got a moving average cross to the downside, even though it's a bullish ABCD. But technically we'd want it to be above that, ideally. This is the red zone resistance bottom. If that breaks, then it's going to be pretty horrible for the pound dollar. That level there is 12486. So pending is above that, it should be okay. Below that, and it's going to get really horrible. Weekly, that was a key support, 1259. You can see it starts from 2016 all the way, and we touched that. Now that, I assume it should have got some bears in at that point. We are below that diagonal. We did actually break below, but we closed above. So watch 1259. So that's the pound dollar. Go to the pound yen now. Hourly. Indicators. Bullish on the hourly. Zoom out. Do that. So we see support 13612. That breaks and it will continue south. 4 hourly, it's bullish. The red zone support is a bit higher up on that one. It's interesting. So watch 13636. It's a bullish crab. So once this forms, you're looking to get a 38.2 and then sell there potentially. Daily, change the inside bar to monthly. See, there's lots of resistance. We've got a daily moving average cross over there. This on the thing. We see support on the daily there at 131.51. Support here 138.52. Zoom in. So we don't want that to break below 136.36. And if it goes below 131.51, then it's going to get pretty horrible. Broken the pitchfork on the weekly. Support is 137.15. And so look to target 134.04. Yeah, and if that line breaks, then we'll go here. Yeah, it looks pretty bearish. Go to the pound Swiss. Indicators. Soup. It's a bearish ABCD on the hourly, which is way up here. ABCD. So what happens with these ABCDs? They make harmonics. So you're looking at something like this. So this should have been a bullish opportunity. XABCD, that would have been a buy, but it never reached target. It failed. So therefore, it was still bearish ABCD. It didn't actually morph into a Gartley or a harmonic. It failed at that point and fell. So it's a zigzag failure on the hourly. Bullish butterfly on the 4 hourly. And we've got support here. 12597. There's those lines again. And daily bullish ABCD. Change the indicator to monthly. And so we find ourselves some monthly inside bar support there and there. So let's see where we finished. Okay, we closed below that, so that's not particularly healthy. Zoom out again. So within this band, ideally we would like to close above. Let's get those diagonals. Weekly, it's a bearish 5.0. So what these will form are very bearish triangles. So you see we had a failure there, a double top almost. Come down there. So it just creates a very bearish channel that's widening over time. So the pound Swiss is pretty bearish, and I don't know if we've broken pitchfork. Let's see. Wow. 12628. So that's the level to watch if you're trading the pound Swiss. Pound CAD. And this is the hourly. Bearish hour that we finished on. So bearish butterfly, which we can see there. Zoom out even more. So this is the dominant theme for this pair. It's the last harmonic that was formed. So depending whether it is there, that's your bias. Zoom in again. So we've got quite a narrow pitchfork, which could potentially break. So support the 38.2 is 17039. So for that to break, H4. This is the shift pitchfork, and that's measured by halfway between that zigzag there and that high and that low, this 50% mark. It then tracks that low to that low. Let's get this. Ooh. There. It creates a channel, you see. That's the halfway mark, that zigzag. Resistance, resistance, support. Daily. It's a bullish dragon on the daily. That's what that looks like. It's absolutely huge. It starts all the way back in 2016. Change the inside bar to monthly. So we've got some support here and here. Okay, it's interesting that D of the completion is that support on the monthly and sidebar, more or less. Zoom in. So we know that 16785 is going to be a good test, should be a good support for the pound CAD. Go to the weekly, and it's a bearish ABCD, lots of lines and stuff. Tidy that up a bit. Now you can see the ABCD on the weekly. So A, B, C, D, and this diagonal there. It's actually started in 2015, and it hit that high in 2018. And we're below that now, that diagonal. So I look for 17231. Last but not least, the pound Aussie. Template soup. So it's bearish on the hourly. What we can do here, we can create a channel there. Let's reuse that low. We close below pivot. Bearish Gartley on the hourly. This is a bullish ABCD. Zoom out. B, C, D. If we were to go like this in the chart, we can find support from the red zone. This is the red zone there. We know that the pound Aussie support is 18045. And if it breaks, then it invalidates this ABCD. To the daily, change the monthly and sidebar. Okay, go to those lines, to that line. So we can see we closed in between that range, the monthly range. Doesn't want to break 18161. And there's a line there, the 50% is from a smaller time frame. 50%, 18045. So overall, it looks quite heavy. Weekly, bearish. We could probably use that high. Let's go here. So it's got some overhead resistance. This would be key on a weekly. That's A, B, C, C support. 17214. Wow. Okay. So and that wraps up the pound crosses. Good luck for this week. Cheers.